The SMU Mustangs defeat the Georgetown Hoyas 81-73 on Saturday afternoon at the Capital One Arena. Georgetown played terrible. Patrick Ewing was just completely disgusted with the defensive effort that Georgetown had. It was just not good at all. It's just SMU shooting 10 of 25 from 3, and SMU's ball movement was just too much for Georgetown to handle. It was just SMU played the right way offensively, making extra passes, spreading Georgetown out. It was the spacing and the ball movement, the player movement. Georgetown couldn't handle it. And there were times that Georgetown, they were 3 guys, and they just didn't know where to. It just wasn't great communication, and SMU was moving the ball, and Georgetown guys are sprinting all over the place, and they don't really know where they're supposed to be. It just wasn't good enough, and the effort wasn't that good either on defense. There are times the defenders could have sprinted to the shooters, and they just didn't do that. It just wasn't good. Offensively, Georgetown played okay. They didn't shoot the ball very well. They're 4 of 18 from 3. Just wasn't very good. Just wasn't a very good game. SMU deserved to win. They played better. So I'm not happy about this Georgetown game. Josh LeBlanc, I'm happy about 9 points, 9 rebounds, and Jesse Govan scored 17 points, although his defense was not great. It was just a disappointing game overall for Georgetown. Didn't do anything well enough. Rebounding was okay. SMU didn't dominate on the offensive rebounds like I feared they might, but it was just the passing of SMU was just shredding the Georgetown defense throughout the game. The other thing I'm disappointed about, Georgetown started out great. They're up 15-8, and then their effort just wasn't good. SMU just moved the ball, and times that Georgetown defenders, some of their closeouts, they get turned around. They lost their balance on their closeouts, and SMU, it's like just a clean look. It was not a great shooting day for SMU, even though they shot 10 of 25. It was just Georgetown's defense. They're just clean looks. Most of SMU's threes were clean looks. SMU didn't really hit that many tough shots. It's just everything, and then SMU got inside pretty well too. Jamal McMurray shot 4 of 7 from 3. But 4 guys scored in double figures for SMU. SMU played a great game offensively. Georgetown's offense just wasn't clicking quite enough. They were okay. They couldn't overcome their bad defense. So Mac McClung and James Akinjo, they're freshmen. They still need to get better. Jamarco Pickett was benched because of a coach's decision, and I don't know. Georgetown just needs to get better. It was just a disappointing effort after Syracuse. They played hard in Syracuse. So Georgetown's had 3 good games so far. At Illinois, which they won. Liberty at home, they played very well in that game. And at Syracuse, even though they lost, it was a competitive, hard-fought game. So I think Georgetown, they need to learn, play consistently with effort. I'm disappointed when they're up 15-8. They should have just stomped their foot on the gas pedal. Instead, they let SMU right back into the game. Next thing you know, SMU's up by 13 points. Georgetown cut it to 2. But SMU, every time Georgetown needed to stop, SMU made key baskets. So very disappointed with that game. Georgetown needs to do everything better in every part of the game in order to win.